Hi guys, welcome to day 4 of Craft Time. We're going to be doing a craft that goes along with our attribute for today, that God is all-knowing. So we're going to be creating a world here, and it says nothing in all creation is hidden from God's sight. And we know because God is all-knowing, He knows every intricate detail of the universe, let alone our world, and then every intricate detail about us. So we're going to be doing this craft to show that quality of God. So let's get started. So here are the supplies you're going to need from your take-home bag. You're going to need this dark shaded paper with a printout of the world. You'll need a piece of blue and green paper. And you'll need something to attach them with. So either squirty glue or a glue stick or glue dots, whatever you have at home. Okay guys, so what we're going to be doing is I want you guys to take that green and the blue paper, and we're actually going to be tearing it off into little pieces, and we're going to then use those pieces to fill in the outline of the world. So go ahead and grab these papers. I'm going to tilt my screen down. And we're going to just start ripping into little pieces like this size. Alright, let's speed it up a bit. Okay, so once you have your paper ripped up, we're going to go ahead and start gluing. Now, if you want to add a challenge, you can kind of go and maybe find some old newspapers or magazines, like I found this piece if you can see it. I'm going to use some of this for my blue section, so I'm going to tear that up too, just to kind of add some other colors to it. So I'm going to rip those up and add those to my pile. I found some more green. I'm going to use that. Just tear up some little pieces here. So yeah, you guys can just use what's in your take-home bag, or you guys can also use some other things that you find around the house, like a magazine or a newspaper, as long as your parents are okay with that. Even some other craft paper. And so if you want to add just another challenge, you can kind of add those to your project. Okay, so now go ahead and take your sheet that has the printout of the world, and what we're going to do is we're going to start by gluing the green sections. So I'm going to use either squirty glue or a glue stick to kind of fill in those areas, and then I'm going to put the paper on top, green for the land, and then obviously the blue for the sea. So I'm going to take my glue, and I'm actually going to fill in this whole section right here. And since this is squirty glue, I'm going to kind of do a bunch at a time, since I know it'll take a little bit longer to dry. And what you'll want to do is you'll want to find some pieces that kind of fit to make this shape really stand out. So you don't want to put a piece that's too large like this across here, because then it's not going to show the true shape. I would try to fit it inside so that it really shows that outline of the shape of that continent. So now we're just going to take some of those green pieces of paper and fill in. So I'm going to use different shades, and we'll speed it up so you guys can see what it's going to look like when it's about finished. Okay, so I'm almost done with the green section, and you can see there's some little areas that I need to fill in yet, so just rip those pieces even tinier so that it can really fit along those edges and really make that shape stand out. So I'm going to be ripping really teeny weeny pieces to fill in those areas where there's blue still showing. And there you have it. Okay, so once all your green is filled in, now we're going to be filling in all the other sections where there's blue remaining, and we're going to be using our blue that we found, so either the one from your take-home bag, or if you found some things around the house, you can also rip those up and use those as well. So let's get started with the blue. And I just want to show you one more thing. So if you have like an odd shape left that you need to fill in, you can actually tear your paper according to that shape. So if you see here, I have kind of like a longer rectangle, so I can actually take this piece and kind of rip it so that it would exactly fit in that area. So as you're kind of nearing the end, you'll want to kind of make those shapes kind of custom fit so that they fit right in the area that you're looking to fill. Okay guys, so once you have the entire surface area filled in, we're going to let it dry, but first I have a trick for you. So go ahead and grab your take-home bag, the plastic bag that your crafts actually came in. We're actually going to lay that flat on top of your earth. We want this to dry nice and flat, so we're going to actually put that down on top and then grab a handy dandy book, my handy dandy concordance, something heavy that's large enough to fit over the entire surface. And we're going to let that set on top to dry and to flatten out all the pieces. And so you'll want to wait a couple minutes and then you can lift the book off and check it out. And there you have it. Guys, thanks again for tuning into Craft Time today. I hope you guys had a great time making this craft to just show that God is all-knowing. Nothing in creation is hidden from his sight, and what a great God we serve. Thanks, guys. See you tomorrow.